Hi guys, welcome to Defending Elvis. Let's get the chat up. So I don't really need any, actually no, that's not true. I did want to play one video. So let's see if we can get it up. 1 second. Let's go back. So we are going to be discussing this book, Priscilla, Elvis and Me. It's basically where Michael Edwards, Priscilla's boyfriend, for 6 to 7 years, allegedly abused poor Lisa Marie when she was a child, a minor, whatever you want to call it. She did try to tell people. She has put it in her book. She does mention it in here. Yeah. So, guys, it's very likely that it happened. Now, it's for entertainment purposes. We have to say that. Just an opinion, alleged, not a fact, still to be proven. So, you know, we got to be careful how we discuss these matters. If even though Lisa hinted at it, more than hinted, she told us it happened. Yeah, sorry, it's not hint. She said it happened. We believe Lisa 100%. We believe her. But, you know, we're on YouTube. We have to be careful the things that we say, unless they are actual things that that came from the horse's mouth. Like, we obviously have been talking about the Smiths quite a lot. Well, unfortunately for them, we can prove a lot of things that happen with them. So I'm trying very hard to get off the topic of the Smiths. Yeah, it just keeps coming up. I actually think the Smiths fans are making it worse. So the Elvis basher trashers, the Elvis basher fans, who are the people that support the people that have trashed Elvis, keep bringing it back up, keep joining onto my live streams or my YouTube channel or to my Facebook, and they'll keep bringing it all back up. So I keep getting drawn back into this topic that I'm tired of. I'm tired of exposing the Smiths' wrongdoing to Elvis. The world now knows. The world now knows. It's out there, guys. Out there. There's no undoing it. As Joel Weisshanger said, you can't unsay what has been said by Louis and his team of defenders defending Elvis and the Elvis fans around the world. We said it. Now, everything we said was an opinion for entertainment purposes, not facts. But we've said it, yeah? So please, can we just move on from talking about the Smiths? Right, let's play this video. This will get us going, and then we'll have a little chat about it. Actually, before I play it, I will just... Let's have a look. I'll get the comment. I do like to get the comments up so I can go with them. Here we go. Right, okay. Right, hi Karen. I haven't been able to tell everyone we're live, which is annoying. Obviously, I'm live now, yeah? I've only just gone live, so... So 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me just play this video. I'll tell my wife what I think of her. Is it the boots you want me to check out? This is for tomorrow, isn't it?
That her mom used to date that she hates, and he wrote this book about her, about Lisa Marie. Oh, yeah? Saying that, you know, when Lisa Marie was first developing, he started to have some feelings for her.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. And she said that he came into her room at times and was inappropriate. I don't know what that means.
Yikes.
I can't believe you actually came out with that. It's true.
Wow. Did he touch you?
Because
I'll kill him.
Didn't actually make it there, but, you know, tried.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you tell your mom?
Okay,
Yep.
guys.
And did she give him the boot?
Yeah, you know, it was a battle, that one.
Really? Because you would think once you said it to your mom, she would just go, "Hey, I'm protecting my daughter."
Well, no, she did. She threw him out, but it was a bit of a, you know, it was a bit of a situation.
How old were you, if you don't mind me asking?
Between the ages, I think I was between 12 and 15.
Wow, that's a little young.
Yeah. He never got anywhere with it, by the way. He just alluded. It was disgusting. And he wrote a book, and then did the talk show circuit, and I think got, you know, booed off stage most of the time. Because he was saying he was lusting after me when I was developing, which is gross.
That is gross.
So...
Shocking. Right. There's a few reasons why I want to dig this back up. Well, first of all, there has been no justice for poor Lisa Marie. No justice at all. At the hands of Priscilla's boyfriend, some say Priscilla turned a blind eye. She's put it in the book. I can find the page and read it out. If someone sends me the page number, let me ask Amy, then I can read it out. Let's ask Auntie Amy. Do you know page number of abuse? Okay, I've just put it there because I'd like to read that bit out. So I have found the bit I want to read out in this book, 100%. Now, guys, it's alleged for entertainment purposes, not a fact, just an opinion. We are an opinion-sharing YouTube channel. But I do believe Lisa. I believe what she said in the book. I believe what she said on the Howard Stern show. And I have been told that Priscilla was so obsessed with her own career and, you know, modelling, acting, business, whatever it is, that she would leave Michael Edwards, the alleged abuser of poor Lisa Marie, alone with Lisa regularly even for weeks. Do you imagine what really went on? Did Lisa really tell us what really went on? I'm talking about the severity of the abuse. Yeah. So of course, these are serious matters, right? So I want to play it one more time. No. Go out there, please. Can you shut the door, please? Thank you, children. Love you. You're the best. Thank you, Albiana. You're amazing. I've been begging them for an hour so I can have some quiet, and then they run in and take over my whole life. I want to play it again, one more time. Are you ready, guys?
He's a date that she hates, and he wrote this book about her, about Lisa Marie.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that, you know, when...
So he wrote the book about her. Let's get the year it was written. Now, remember, I worked this out once. Right, so the book here is 1989, yeah? Now, I'd worked out the other day the year they split up. Priscilla and Michael Edwards, when they split up, yeah? I think they were together 6-ish years, yeah? But I worked out that he wrote that book only 3 or 4 years after they split up. Maybe less, maybe 2 or 3. I have a feeling that when Michael Edwards wrote this book, he was trying to talk to Lisa. He was in love with her. You'll understand why in a minute when I read it to you. Honestly, Michael Edwards, the model, a very good-looking man. He was in The Terminator. Quite successful. From what I've read, a very hot-tempered man, very sexually active, very promiscuous, a drug taker, you know, coke, and obsessed with partying and having threesomes, etc. You know, everything I'm saying is alleged. I heard that Priscilla had bought into that world of drugs, cocaine, and partying. Priscilla joined in with him, allegedly just for entertainment purposes. Whilst all this was going on, remember Priscilla, the mother of Elvis's only daughter, Lisa Marie, who should have been protecting her, looking after her, the responsible parent, was up to no good, guys. Being an irresponsible parent, a party animal, snorting coke, allegedly. It's in the book. It's in the book. Now, it's a pretty disgusting book. A lot of the things in that book are sickening. I read it in the name of defending Elvis and Lisa, exposing, in the name of justice for poor Lisa Marie. We want justice. We want Michael Edwards arrested and questioned. We want Priscilla as the responsible person arrested and questioned. That's what we want. It ain't going to happen because it would have happened by now, wouldn't it? Sick pervert is a comment here from Pat. Now, I'm reading this on purpose because we are going to start discussing Priscilla's new book, Softly As I Leave You, which I think, again, is twisting the truth, rewriting history, reinventing the truth, because Priscilla thinks the public are very gullible. So I wanted to give you an understanding of how Priscilla what makes her tick. And I think that what went on with poor Lisa Marie makes you understand the mindset of Priscilla when she was younger, after she left Elvis, after she left Mike Stone, even before, even when she got with Mike Stone. But obviously there's been other boyfriends. I've always thought Robert Kardashian was the reason for the second divorce settlement, where, in my opinion, Priscilla Presley ripped off Elvis, nearly bankrupted him. Yeah, just an opinion. Many people disagree. Obviously, Robert Kardashian was a massive lawyer, wasn't he? I've always wondered why Priscilla went back for that second divorce settlement that she promised she would never do. Remember, she had to accuse Elvis of fraud, almost go back to court to get a second divorce settlement opened up so she could demand more money, a massive amount of money that nearly bankrupted Elvis, that Elvis could not afford. A debt was placed on Graceland. Some people call it a lien, a deed of trust created to put this debt on, this lien on Graceland. And she demanded royalties and much, much more. Now, I also think this. Priscilla was very obsessed with Michael Edwards, a very good-looking man, very good-looking. Yeah, you know, not all of you are going to have the same taste, but this is a very successful male model. Okay, a very successful male model. You'll know him as isn't he a cop in Terminator? Now, I know it's not very clear, but you get the idea. From what I can see, Priscilla was obsessed with this man. She was so obsessed that even when she got a feeling that something wasn't right, she couldn't leave him. Now, they did split up a couple of times, and they got back together a couple of times. This man loved the wildlife, the adventurous life, traveling, partying, girls, coke, cocaine. You know, everything I'm saying is alleged. There's some very sweet pictures of them all cuddling up, all very lovely. Poor Lisa Marie is living with a predator. A predator. Now, Priscilla may not have known at first, but eventually she did get an idea. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. So, I want to start reading. I've lost my page now. I want to start reading. Let's have a look where we are, guys. I think it was page 167. Let's have a look. Let's find out. Now, I'm annoyed at myself. I had the exact page. Let's have a look. I mean, this book, guys, I will say this. It's, what's the word? It's shocking. Shocking. I cannot find the page. I think what I'm going to do, I need to find this page, but it doesn't matter, guys, because I've got some other footage that I can play you. I mean, as soon as I start reading it, guys. Let's have it. Took me ages to find it. Now I've lost it. Don't worry. Right, let me just get this up a minute. I'm going to put on my... I've done a few videos on this topic, guys. I'm going to start playing one. Now listen to this. Let's play this a minute. This is pretty disgusting, okay?
His daughter, the late Lisa Marie Presley, released a posthumous memoir this week. Her daughter, Riley Keough, helped her finish the autobiography that she began while still alive. Riley had a treasure trove of tapes that her mother left, sharing her stories in her own words. This is something that Lisa Marie wanted out there in the public and that she felt it was important to share. From talking about her son who passed, to talking about Michael Jackson, to talking about the abuse that she says she suffered at the hands of her mother's ex-boyfriend. Her ex is named Michael Edwards, an actor, and he dated Priscilla Presley decades ago. Lisa Marie writes that he had a horrible temper and was horribly inappropriate to her at just 10 years old.
So guys, brace yourselves, because this will bring some people to tears. This is how serious it is.
She has accused Michael Edwards of rape and ongoing assault. Lisa Marie says that she, quote, woke up to find him on his knees next to my bed, running his finger up my leg under the sheets, and if I moved, he stopped. So I moved. He said he was going to teach me what was going to happen when I got older. He was putting his hand on my chest and saying, a man's going to touch you here. There. He put his hand...
Do you imagine this? Do you imagine this? Remember, Priscilla is supposed to be keeping poor Lisa safe.
God. He put his hand between my legs and he said, they're going to touch you here. I think he gently kissed me and then left that night. She told her mom, Priscilla, what happened the next day, and then the actor, Michael Edwards, who was 36 at the time, apologized to Lisa Marie, but that didn't stop the alleged abuse. She writes, quote, Edwards was sitting on their bed looking very sullen and sulky. He said, I'm so sorry, but in Europe, that's how they teach kids.
So do we get, I can't find the page, but it doesn't matter because I can come back with a part 2 with the page. But do you understand how disgusting this is and what poor Lisa Marie went through? So when people discuss Lisa Marie, because Lisa Marie, she gets some hate, guys. Lisa Marie gets some hate from Elvis fans. Elvis fans sometimes can be such a letdown. They really do turn on people for the wrong reason. I had someone slagging off Vernon Presley as well. I didn't like it. Yeah, Elvis fans can be so cruel with their words, with their mouths, with their comments, with their messages. Lisa Marie gets a real hard time. There's some pretty horrible things said about poor Lisa Marie by Elvis fans. We get the Elvis basher fans. Yeah, Elvis fans can, they really go too far when they should be supporting poor Lisa Marie. People trying to accuse her of many things. Remember what she went through, guys. If anyone is watching my show and you've got a problem with Lisa Marie, look what she went through. People mention that she took drugs, or she liked getting drunk, or she liked boys, etc. Pretty normal stuff for teenagers, for youngsters. But look what she went through. Try and understand why poor Lisa Marie became such a troubled teenager, a troubled child. Yeah, even before she was a teenager. Understand what she went through. Think about it. She got dragged away from her father, age 4, to live with a stranger, Mike Stone, the karate champion. Forced to live with Mike Stone, the karate champion. Forced to live with him. Taken away from her father. Understand what she went through. Then there's other boyfriends. Eventually we get to Michael Edwards, the model, the actor, whatever you want to call him, the alleged abuser. And then he abuses her for years. We don't really know what exactly happened, but allegedly, for entertainment purposes, not a fact. This is a discussion YouTube channel. We share opinions. This was going on. We believe Lisa. She's admitted it a few times. It was in her book, and Michael Edwards admits it in his book. I'm going to find the pages where he says he was in love with her. Michael Edwards clearly says, I was in love with little Lisa Marie when she was a child. So we believe Lisa. So when people are there trying to slag off Lisa and slate her and tell her she stupid things, like they attack her marriages, they attack her spending habits, they attack the fact that she was a rebellious teenager. What did she go through, guys? Elvis fans that trash Lisa Marie, look what she went through.
So that's what I was doing. I didn't know what to say. I would always feel bad for him when he apologized. Eventually, it became that he would touch me and spank me, telling me not to look. Don't look at me, he'd say. Don't turn your head. I assume he was jerk off. He did it very calmly, just sitting in a chair, whacking my ass, but my butt would be black, blue, orange, green. And the most even more shocking than that, or just as shocked, I'm just shocked. Everything is so shocking. Her daughter, Riley Keough, is aware of this, and it actually explains so much, including a recent, very public fight between Riley and her grandmother. According to Lisa Marie's memoir, her mother's response to the alleged abuse was, quote, "Well, what did you do to cause that?"
That's what she put in her book. That's what she put in her book. Could you imagine that? There's an alleged possibility that she turned a blind eye to it. Didn't want to see the truth. She was so obsessed, infatuated with Michael Edwards, didn't want to lose him. And could you imagine how that felt?
Elvis's former wife has not responded to these claims made by her daughter, but Michael Edwards has.
You're not on Facebook.
In his 1988 memoir, Michael Edwards claimed...
Sorry, guys, I'm being invaded by the children. I've only been on for 10 minutes.
We're going to kind of make the biscuits in a minute.
Okay, that's cool. They don't want me. They don't want me to do live streams. I'm not even allowed. I just want half an hour to just get on with my video. Sorry, guys. Right, let's carry on.
That he was craving Lisa sexually, but now he claims that was made up. He says, quote, "I was encouraged to embellish a harmless anecdote about Lisa Marie in my memoir from the 1980s, and I now regret that I did." He also says, "These claims are absolutely untrue. I never molested Lisa Marie and am shocked at the suggestion that I did."
Michael Edwards, if you ever watch my show, you are a joke. You've been exposed, mate. The world knows what you are. Okay, we can't prove it. We have to say it's alleged. You did admit it in the book. You will never undo that. As Joel Weishankar says, you can't unsay what has been said. You said it. You said it, that you did it. You were in love with a child. You were in love with Priscilla's daughter. Priscilla may have turned a blind eye, allegedly. It's a disgusting thing to say, isn't it? Priscilla may have turned a blind eye. We don't know if that's true or not, do we? But many people believe that she did. The whole thing is atrocious. Please, to the authorities that matter, please go and arrest that man right now, this second, as we're talking. Disgusting.
I don't know about that, bro, because I'm not gonna write the following if it wasn't true. This dude wrote in his memoir the following. Once, when Priscilla and I were sitting at the dinner table and Lisa was sitting between us, Lisa got up to get something from the refrigerator and her bare knee accidentally brushed against my hand. It sent waves of desire through me.
God. This is just a joke, isn't it?
I looked at Priscilla and thought, can't you see what's happening? I've fallen in love with your daughter.
So this is the bit I'm trying to find. What page is he reading? I found this to read to you guys, and I've lost it. It doesn't matter because I am going to find it for part 2. This is just part 1. But that happened. Boom.
Ugh. Why would you allow that into print? I've released
I think that as well. I think that. Why did they even allow this to happen? Obviously, the 80s, 1989, whatever it is, was a different time. But come on, guys. He should have been arrested when the book was released. I know the comment from Dan. Let's have a look. He's a sick man. For a mother to brush it off, she would have been charged herself for allowing it to continue. Why wasn't there a bigger outcry when the book was released? Yeah. Why wasn't there a big outcry? Carolyn says she's a terrible mother. Of course. It infuriates me that Edwards made himself out to be the victim. At one point in her memoir, Lisa said that she felt bad for him. That's because Lisa's nice. Lisa's a nice person. How does anyone follow that woman after what she did to her daughter? I can't stand her. I'm sorry. What a selfish person. And it's disgusting. I know how you feel, Carolyn. Now, remember, even though I say I don't do the whole hate thing, we are not a hate channel. That doesn't mean I like her. Just because I say I don't hate her doesn't mean I say that I like her. Yeah? Don't confuse things, guys. I expose Priscilla. I'm doing it now, and I'm going to expose her even more with her new book, Softly as I Leave You. We're going to expose that. This is a prequel to us going through the book, Softly as I Leave You, which is an absolute joke. But let's cover this first. Right, let me just press play. We don't have long because my wife wants to cook some cookies with the kids, so we don't have long.
The memoir. Do you know how many times I had to read that and reread it and make sure that everything was honest and that I approved of everything? I read that so many times. She was a child. He dated Priscilla for years. Michael Edwards continues, quote, I understand these stories.
1 second, guys. Let me just read this. When are you doing cookies? Okay, well, when you are, just let me know when you start. Michael Edwards, you're a disgusting pig, liar. This is too much, man. It makes me crazy. I know, guys, it's upsetting, isn't it? Upsetting. Yeah. It's pretty disgusting.
Stories sell books, but the notion that I molested Lisa Marie is just a fabrication. Michael Edwards' daughter also is calling Lisa Marie Presley a liar. Caroline Van Zant writes in a statement, quote, Lisa Marie and I were close friends throughout my father's relationship with Priscilla. We were confidants, like sisters, sharing all our secrets and complaining about our parents as typical teenagers do. I have kept many notes and letters from Lisa Marie during those years, and she never stated or insinuated that my dad touched her inappropriately. When she told me about my dad walking into her room, we then addressed and resolved the issue as a family.
What a load of rubbish. What a load of rubbish. Shame on anyone, including his daughter, for trying to excuse his disgusting behaviour, abusing poor Lisa Marie, the daughter of Priscilla Presley, who should have been protecting her. Let me just read your things. Let's have a look. Emily, thank you. I don't know. She obviously brainwashed. Yeah. So there's someone, I noticed a new name, Jim. Welcome, Jim. Have you been on our show before? Elvis liked to stay at the Royal Inn in my hometown, the South Bend, where he performed at Notre Dame, Indiana in the 70s. I go past former hotel building. Jim, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Are you aware that we are a Defending Elvis channel? How do you feel about Elvis being defended? Let's have a look. So Linda M, in the US, this sexual abuse, if reported, the predator would be prosecuted. Definitely. Yeah. Obviously, it was a long time ago. The book was 1989. Yeah. So the abuse, I think, happened around 1984-5, I think. It went on for a few years. Right. So let's keep going.
Those who know Priscilla and her fierce protectiveness of her family understand she never would have tolerated any sort of behavior like that. I'm disappointed and sad that these claims are being made. Well, I need to hear from Priscilla Presley. And my heart goes out to Riley, her daughter.
So just run it under hot water. That's right. So I like what he says. He says, I want to hear from Priscilla Presley. Priscilla Presley has never done a press release, even on this. This obviously was in the book, wasn't it? This was in the book, From Here to the Great Unknown. This went round the world. The whole world briefly were talking about Michael Edwards' behavior, disgusting behavior, but nothing came of it. Nothing came of it. Priscilla went completely quiet. Priscilla doesn't talk about the book ever. You will never hear Priscilla talk about the book. In fact, she will only bring up her daughter, poor Lisa Marie, if she is questioned, if she's asked. Yeah, we've all seen that disgusting interview where she says, when she's with Navarone, she says, I love her to death. You know, she says silly things. Sarah, unbelievable. I totally believe that she could tour Europe and make money without a back. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. So, you know, we want justice for poor Lisa Marie. That's the bottom line, isn't it? Let me see if I can find something else. Let's go back. Let's see if anyone else mentions it. Obviously, I've done quite a few videos on it. If you look here, we've got one that was nearly 2 hours long that we did 10 months ago. We've got another one that is nearly an hour long that we did 8 months ago. So we've done a few, guys. That there's another one here that we did. I might play some of that one that we did 10 months ago. Another one 8 months ago. So we've covered this, guys. This isn't new. I wonder if we can find another news clip. There we go. This is a different one, yeah?
Lisa Marie Presley reveals molestation by mother's boyfriend in new memoir. Lisa Marie Presley accuses Priscilla's ex-boyfriend, Mike Edwards, of molestation in her memoir. In From the Great Unknown, she describes traumatic incidents occurring at age 10. After Elvis Presley's death, Lisa moved to LA, living full-time with her mother. The memoir details a complex relationship with Priscilla and unsettling experiences with Edwards. Stay updated for more revelations from celebrity memoirs.
Pretty scary. Obviously, there's this one here. Let's have a look. Let's just keep going. Does she talk
Michael
about
Jackson, you were married to him for how long?
Well, I don't really want to talk about Michael Jackson. That's a different topic. We will talk about Michael Jackson and the marriage, etc., but not today. Now, we are going to be covering that there's another one I did 4 months ago. 4 months ago. See, so if you want to see some footage of us discussing these disgusting things that went on, we've covered it many times. There's another one here 7 months ago. Okay, guys. So we need to do a part 2 on this. It's very disturbing. Very disturbing. Look, there's one here. Who is that? It's us again, 10 months ago, but this time we discussed Scientology. I want to see if there's anyone else that's spoken about it. And obviously, we've done a lot on it, haven't we? Acute. Here we are. There we are here. There's one here. Joe. Right. So Rare Elvis Photos has discussed it. There's a long Scientology one here from Serge Delmar. He's one that exposes the people that were abused via Scientology. Serge Delmar. There we are. There's one here where they say that claims have been denied. I'll play this and we're going to have to go, guys.
Michael Edwards denies molestation claims by Lisa Marie Presley in new memoir revelations. In a shocking turn of events, Michael Edwards, the former partner of Priscilla Presley, has publicly denied allegations made by the late Lisa Marie Presley regarding sexual abuse during her childhood. The claims emerged in Lisa Marie's recently released memoir, From Here to the Great Unknown, where she details troubling encounters with Edwards while he was romantically involved with her mother in the 1980s. Edwards, who is known for his role in the 1981 film Mommy Dearest, firmly stated, "These claims are absolutely untrue," in a statement to Page 6.
Come on, guys. Does anyone actually believe that it didn't happen? Come on, let's get real.
He expressed his disbelief at the accusations, saying, "I never molested Lisa Marie and I'm shocked at the suggestion that I did." The allegations have sparked renewed scrutiny over Edwards' past and the nature of his relationship with the Presley family. In her memoir, Lisa Marie alleges that the abuse began when she was just 10 years old, claiming that Edwards forcibly touched her and made inappropriate comments about her body. She recalled an incident where Edwards allegedly ran his finger up her leg and instructed her on what to expect as she grew older, saying, "He was putting his hand on my chest and saying a man's going to touch here, there." She also described how he would touch and spank her, leading to severe bruising.
It's just unbelievable, isn't it? The more that we keep hearing the same thing over and over again, why wasn't he arrested? Why wasn't he arrested? I don't get it.
Edwards, who is 26 years older than Lisa Marie, acknowledged in his own 1988 memoir, Elvis, Priscilla and Me, that he had craved Lisa sexually, but insisted that the nature
He admitted that he craved Lisa sexually. She was like 11.
of those feelings has been sensationalized in light of the recent allegations. He explained, "I was encouraged to embellish a harmless anecdote about Lisa Marie in my memoir from the 1980s and now regret that I did." He emphasized that while stories may sell books,
I mean, you can see that Priscilla is obsessed with this guy. Obsessed with him.
the assertion that he molested her is a fabrication.
Don't forget he's still alive, guys.
Further complicating the narrative, Edwards' daughter, Caroline Van Zandt, came to her father's defense, stating that she and Lisa Marie were close friends during the time of their family's interactions.
You think about this picture here, guys. Look at them, yeah? What is really going on up here in Lisa's mind after everything she's been through?
In her statement, she noted, "I have kept many notes and letters from Lisa Marie during those years, and she never stated or insinuated that my dad touched her inappropriately." She expressed disappointment over the
I'm
allegations,
finishing now.
emphasizing her father's integrity and the close relationship he maintained with the Presley family. Amid the controversy, it has been highlighted that Lisa Marie confided in her mother about the alleged
finishing
incidents,
now.
which reportedly
Like
led
1
to
minute left.
Edwards apologizing and explaining his behavior as a cultural misunderstanding. Lisa Marie
There's no excuse for that behavior.
recounted her mother's response to her bruises, suggesting a lack of support. "Well, what did you do to cause that?"
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What did you do to cause that?
This revelation raises questions about the dynamics within the Presley household and the protective instincts of a mother in response to her daughter's claims. The relationship between Michael Edwards and Priscilla Presley began in 1977, shortly after the death of Elvis Presley, and lasted until 1984. During this time, Edwards'
Right, so it started in 77 and ended in 84, and the book was written in 89, yeah?
closeness with the Presley family has been scrutinized, especially given the troubling allegations raised by Lisa Marie. She tragically passed away in January 2023 at the age of 54, leaving behind a complex legacy intertwined with the history of her famous family. As the fallout from these allegations continues, the discussions surrounding the Presley legacy and the impact of childhood trauma are brought to the forefront. The gravity of Lisa Marie's claims and the responses from those involved highlight the ongoing challenges of addressing past abuses within families that have been in the public eye for decades. With both sides presenting their narratives, the truth remains a deeply contested topic.
We know the truth, guys. We know. We want justice for Lisa Marie. So we're going to come back to a part 2, okay, guys?
Knowing the complexities of familial relationships affected by fame and personal struggles. As this story unfolds, it serves as a reminder of the importance of believing survivors and the need for open discussions about abuse, mental health, and the implications of legacy in high-profile families.
Okay, guys, that's it. I'm going to go. Obviously, the kids are all here. We're going to make some cookies. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, isn't it?
No.
We're horrified by what's gone on. Horrified. So,
That's got say 120.
okay, guys, we're out of here. The kids are here. Take care, guys. Love you all, guys. We'll be back. We want justice for Lisa Marie. Justice for Lisa Marie. Priscilla, Presley, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. You were responsible to look after poor Lisa. You were responsible. You were supposed to keep Lisa Marie safe, and you didn't. I repeat, you were supposed to keep Lisa Marie safe, and you didn't. Take care, everyone.